I've seen a bunch of guides on how to get the Dung Eater. None of them mention the most important thing at the beginning. You need, first of all, to have the potion you're supposed to give to Nephili. If you did give the potion to Nephili already, you will not be able to get the Dung Eater. You will need at least 7 Starlight Shards and a Seedbed Curse. There is one in the Ashen Capital. I know there's a bunch of curses in other places, but in the Ashen Capital, there is one to the right when you're on your way to fight the final bosses. There's a gargoyle. That gargoyle takes barely any damage. It's immune to everything. So I recommend a ranged battle against it. Or just jump down and hurry up and get it. There's also an ancient dragonstone to the left of it. Once you have your Seedbed Curse, go back to the round table and talk to the Dung Eater. That is step 2. The Dung Eater will give you a sewer gold key that you will need later. So once you're done with the Dung Eater, you need to go see SELUVIS and start his questline. So if you killed him already, well, you cannot get the Dung Eater. So you go to Ranni's Rise, you talk to Ranni, then she will tell you to talk to the 3 ghosts, and the last ghost you talk to is SELUVIS. He will tell you to go at SELUVIS Rise. So you talk to the 3 ghosts, then you go back up to talk to Ranni again, and after that, you're good. All you need to do is go to SELUVIS Rise, you talk to him, and he will give you a quest. Once you're done talking to Ranni, you make your way to SELUVIS Rise, which is to the south of the tower. Once you talk to SELUVIS, he will give you a quest to give a potion to Nephili. You accept the quest, he gives you that potion. Now it's important that you do not give this potion to Nephili and you keep it to give it to the Dung Eater later on. So to be able to give this potion to the Dung Eater, it involves at least 3 or 4 more steps. So next, after getting the potion, you will go free the Dung Eater from his cell in the subterranean Shunning grounds. Once you are at the Shunning ground, you will take a left coming out from the side of Grace. You take a left and then you will drop down the first hole that you will see that is right next to an omen, is to his left. You drop down that hole and then you will go to the area where there's all these big poisonous flowers. You can just pass next to these plants. You don't need to fight anything. Just run as fast as possible or use Bloodhound Step like I am. Once you're on the other side, though, you need to grab that ladder as fast as possible because this ability that this flower is using does a lot of damage when it hits you multiple times. So you go up this ladder, there's a giant hand waiting for you in the ground once you make it to the top of the ladder. So be wary about that. Kill the giant hand. Note that next time you go there, because you'll need to go there again a second time, the hand will not respawn. Once you kill it, it's gone. There's a bunch of other little hands with it, but the main hand, the one that can actually do a lot of damage, is in the ground right there. I'm going to hit it with this ability so you can see where it is. It's right there. So next time you go there, you'll know where it is. Just kill it. Then you open the sewer goal, you talk to the Dung Eater, and you tell him to escape his goal. Once that is done, you go back to the round table where the Dung Eater is supposed to be, and he's going to leave you a note on the ground. You read the note. Then you will need to go duel him in the Altus Plateau Royal Capital or to the Capital Rampart. And from there, you can just make it to the lake where he's going to be waiting for you, and you beat him. Once you get there, there's going to be a crab in the ground that's going to come out, so watch out for that. He's going to spawn and invade you. You beat him. Once you beat him, you go to the round table again and you talk to him again. Exhaust the dialogue. After that, you're going to need to go again to the Shunning grounds, to the same cell that he was locked in the first time, and you're going to give him the potion. This time, he's going to be on a chair and he's going to be tied up. You will have the option to give him the potion. You give him the potion. Wait for him to stop talking. Once he stops talking, all you need to do to get his armor is Glock him. You Glock him, you get his armor, and after that, you will have to go back to SELUVIS at SELUVIS Rise. Before going to SELUVIS to talk to SELUVIS right away, you need to find his puppet room. His puppet room is hidden. Once you get out from RANNIS Rise, you go to your left, there's going to be this place right here with a fake floor. You hit the floor, then go in until you reach an area in the far back where there's going to be a note from SELUVIS on the floor. You read the message, and it's going to say, SELUVIS puppets do not touch. It's right there to the right. You read this message. After that, you hit the fake wall that is in the middle of the room right there, and voila. Now, after that, you go talk to SELUVIS again, and you will get 2 or 3 different options when you're talking to him. He will congratulate you for giving the potion to Nephili, even though you didn't, he doesn't know. Exhaust all his dialogues one after the other. Once you're done with this, you're going to need to leave past the time, come back to him, buy all his spells, take one of these 2 puppets that he offers you. But after that, like I said, you come back, buy all his spells, then you leave again, you pass the time, come back to him, and you will be able to buy the Dung Eater, and voila, you have the Dung Eater. After buying all his spells, sometimes you do get the option to say, I want my own puppet. Sometimes you don't. So if you don't get the option, just leave and pass the time, like I said just before. But after that, you will come back to him, and you will actually have the option to tell him, I want my own puppet. Then you will have the choice of 3 puppets, and one of them is going to be the Dung Eater for 5 Starlight Shards. So I hope this guide helped you. If it did, please subscribe to the channel because it helps us a lot. Thanks for watching.